Shara Magomedov is now fighting Joilton Latterbach since Ihor pulled out the fight to fight Michelle Pereira instead. But who's going to win this fight? Well, before we talk about who's going to win this fight, let's take a look at their latest performances. And when Shara fought Kusha Voss, and when Shara knocked him out in round 1, and after Shara went on to fight Bruno Silva, Shara's striking was great, outlanded Bruno, and ended up taking it by decision.
And still undefeated, Shara!
Let's take a look at Joilton's latest performances, and when she fought Michelle Truta, and when Joilton TKO'd him in round 1.
Truta ist ein harter Montag. Muss man sich nicht mehr allzu lange angucken.
And after this, Joilton wanted to fight Andreas Gustafsson, in which he dropped him in round 1.
Wait for the next calf kick.
Both for the wrestling and grappling was great, and Joilton ended up taking it by decision.
Out of the red corner, Joilton!
Now, here's the thing about this fight. It's a 50-50 fight, in my opinion, and that is simply because Shara only has one fight in the UFC, and Joilton Latterbach is making his UFC debut. So neither man have enough UFC experience yet to the point where they could try and use that and say they have an advantage over another. But where Joilton Latterbach does have an advantage over Shara is when it comes to overall experience, because when you look at both men's record, there's a big difference in experience. For example, if you look at Shara Putin's record, he stands with a record of 12 wins, with 10 of those wins coming by knockout, and he has no submission wins, but he is undefeated. And when you look at Joilton Latterbach, he stands with a record of 38 wins, 14 wins coming by knockout, and 13 of those wins coming by submission, and he does have 10 losses. So based off that, that proves my point that Joilton Latterbach has more overall experience than Shara Putin. And based off this also proves that Joilton Latterbach is the better overall fighter, since he seems to have the grappling and the ground game. Meanwhile, Shara Putin, overall in his career, he hasn't shown to have the grappling or the ground game. So in the end, I'm going to have to go for Joilton Latterbach winning this fight, since Shara Putin in his UFC debut, he's shown to have 0 takedown defense and have 0 ground game. Meanwhile, Joilton Latterbach has wins by submission, so it's clear that he's more familiar with going to the ground, which I think that's going to be Shara Putin's biggest weakness in this fight. That's going to cost him the first loss of his career.